So I get called in to see the commander. He's in the talk. And I walk in there and he's like, hey, First Sergeant Pop, I got a question for you. And I'm like, okay, what's up? He leans over, hits the space bar, and playing on the government computer is some kind of large wolfhound dog railing some chick from behind. Hello everybody, Terrence Pop here with another episode live from the Lair. This is going to be some more health and welfare kind of shit, and it starts off kind of weird. Back in the day, we had a hard line, dropped in for the internet, which hooked up to, headquarters. That was the Army, line, whatever. Of course, there was all kinds of splitters and shit put on that, and there was virtually no goddamn fucking security on it, but it was an official Army line. And then we had a second one brought in that we actually paid Haji for, and it came from the outside, and we got like, the fashion channel and some of the other ones that you get in the Islamic world that you can't get, we couldn't get a lot of the channels through the Army line. In fact, we couldn't get any. And, a lot of times, they would get their signals fucking crossed. I don't know. So, I get called in to see the commander. He's in the talk. And I walk in there, and he's like, hey, First Sergeant Pop, I got a question for you. And I'm like, okay, what's up? He leans over, hits the space bar, and playing on the government computer is some kind of large wolfhound dog railing some chick from behind. He stops it, and I'm just like, oh my God. I want to know why I got half a gig of farm animal fucking porn on this fucking, on this computer. It's a government computer. It's an inspectable item. Now, I don't want to go up to the battalion commander, and I'm sure you don't want to go up to the battalion commander, explain to him why there's all this goddamn animal porn on a government computer. And I'm like, all right, I'll just give it to you, sir. That's fucked up. I'll see what I can do. He goes, see what you can do? No. This shit needs to fucking stop. So I'm like, all right. So, I do some digging, got it narrowed down to like 4 guys, possibly. I could never really find out exactly who it was. I mean, my suspicion narrowed in on one guy, but since I technically couldn't pin it to one guy, I just yelled at these 4 dudes, and I just said, listen here. I understand we're in Iraq. And I understand there's not a lot of women around here. But what I don't understand is why one of you nasty fucking individuals wants to watch animals fuck chicks. It's fucked up, man. That is fucked up. You are so out of bounds with this. It's fucking insane. Of course, they all denied it. I'm like, whatever. Just, it never happens again, or shit's gonna get fucking ugly. Well, it didn't happen again on a government computer, but somebody left a thumb drive in the computer cafe that had other porn on it, and that went up through the channels and wound up at the battalion, and they threw a fucking fit about our soldiers watching porn. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm talking to the battalion commander, and I'm like, sir, we got our own internet. We're paying Haji for it. Nobody said we couldn't do it. And things just happen. These are soldiers, and they like to look at porn. That's just the way it is. Well, that didn't go over too well. So then I had to do a health and welfare looking for digital porn, which is the last thing I want to fucking do. And everyone pretty much had a laptop. Okay. So I call everyone in for formation after chow, and I'm like, all right, tomorrow we're going to have a health and welfare, and I'm looking for digital porn on your computers. I'll be searching for common terms such as fuck, dick, pussy, cream pie, and like 3 or 4 other crazy fucking words. One word, you put it in there, boom, you search for it. So all they really had to do was just go back to the room, open up their computer, search for the files that had these 5 fucking or 7 fucking keywords in it. If they found them, rename the file to something else. And then I would never find it. Because if you think I'm going through every single fucking computer line by line looking for this shit, they're out of their fucking mind. It took like maybe 8 minutes or an hour for like 4 or 5 computers, like 20 minutes per. I had like 5 or 6 guys doing it. And lo and behold, 3 guys get popped, and I'm like, god damn it. So I'm like, okay, well, we're going to have to format your computer. And they're like, oh my God, yeah. And I'm like, oh, no, you didn't allow me to finish. I'm going to format this computer tomorrow. So basically, they take the computer back to their fucking hooch, download whatever, move it over to a hard drive, whatever they got to do, come back, put in the wipe drive, destroy the fucking operating system, and then they have to re-image it on their own dime. And apparently that worked, and we quit having people busted with porn, except for the chick that was stripping, and that shit went around the fucking post. I wish I still had that, because that chick was fucking hot. And she worked there, so I don't know, man. I mean, dude, soldiers and porn, they just go, it's like, cookies and milk. What are you gonna do? I mean, here's an actual funny thing that I had to do. When the guys were, back, it was up to me to, enforce 670-1, which I almost never did, because I was absolutely fucking stupid. It was 130 fucking degrees. People are wearing fucking armor and helmets. If we're back in the States, no one would be fucking working because it's so fucking hot. So, on this particular day, it's right around lunch. I'm in the computer fucking cafe communicating with my now ex-wife, the Hewer. And all of a sudden, they come in to get me, and they're like, hey, Sergeant Major wants you out front, like, right now. And I'm like, okay. So I just, sign off. Hey, I'm sorry, I gotta go. I'll walk out there. Now, one of my guys, Sergeant Mason, redheaded guy, real skinny, good soldier, never gives me any fucking problems. Always does what he's told, within reason. He'd be the first one to throw up the bullshit flag when things were going a little south, which is cool. I don't begrudge that on anyone. But he's out there in the chow line, and he's got his sleeves rolled up, like somewhere halfway up his forearm, because it's only 130 degrees. And the Sergeant Major's out there, just ripping him a new one. I walk out there, and he's like, I told you, I got this guy out of uniform, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, I'll take care of it. Oh, what are you going to do about it? And by this time, I had literally, I just had my conversation fucked up. So if I wanted to go have another conversation, I had to wait in a 45-minute fucking line. And then, this fucking idiot, Sergeant Major Edwards, fucking dickbag, decides, he's going to start cracking skulls for 670-1 in front of the fucking, God and everyone. All right. Now, he's talking to me. I'm a first sergeant. He's talking to me like I'm some fucking schlep. And I look at him in the back of my mind. I'm like, all right, I'll punish him right now. I'm like, Sergeant Mason, put out your hands. Bad sergeant. And I turn around and I walk back into the goddamn computer cafe. And he's like, I want to talk to you, Sergeant. First Sergeant, I want to talk to you. I'm like, because I'm up there every day at 1800, 1830 getting yelled at. And I just turn around, Sergeant Major, you can yell at me at 1800. I'll be up there right after chow. Whatever. Because I have shit to do. So, it is what it is. And, my goddamn. I mean, I thought it was pretty fucking funny. Sergeant Major didn't like it because he chewed my fucking ass that night. Now, it wasn't any different. I mean, I was getting yelled at pretty much every night. And I noticed that I would go in there for my meeting / ass chewing, like 1830, and there would be a high volume of people in the talk after chow, which usually they swap out for like the night shift, which is like a skeleton crew. And it's packed. And the reason all the people are in there is because there's no like ceilings. They just build a bunch of walls and there's doors, but when you talk, it bounces around. You can hear everything. It's like you're in a theater, you know. These guys were listening to my smart-ass responses as I was getting yelled at, and it was like some form of entertainment for them. And I was just like being normal. But God damn it. All right, so on another particular night, I came in there to get yelled at. And I don't remember what this one was about. It was, I think there were some rumors of me playing, a 3-shell Monty with the ASPs to hide ammo so it wouldn't be confiscated by the battalion. And then, turned in or disposed of, which, getting rid of fucking ammo in a combat zone is a fucking sin. I thought it was absolutely fucking stupid. Battalion commander wanted us to have only one basic load of ammunition, and that's 7 magazines per man. No frags, that's it. What the fuck? They couldn't even do their fucking job. You got 6 guys outside the wire. They only have 7 mags apiece? No, they carried 13 mags, which is pretty much the max you can carry. 2 frag hand grenades. Their fucking main battle weapon, which is either a cruise served or an M4. A pistol if they raided it, a tomahawk, and a knife. And whatever else, claymores or whatever else they fucking thought they needed. Anti-personnel mines. As long as they pick that shit up before they leave, not a big deal. And, I'm like, okay. So I find out through the grapevine, actually, based some of the NCOs up at battalion thought it was fucking stupid too. So I got like a 72-hour heads up when they're going to come inspect the ASP. So I'm like, okay. I find, right, like two buildings over is an ASP for a unit that's not under the 202 command. I talk to their supply guy. I talk to my supply guy. I get some fucking cronies together. Hoo-la-la, hoo-la-la. Ammo gets moved over to the fucking other ASP. They come look at it, and they're like, wow, you had all of this stuff listed, and it's not here. And I'm like, maybe my guys, took it with them when they want to, pull some missions around the victory, and they just never brought it back. Who knew? It's not on anyone's books, and I didn't sign for it. My commander didn't sign for it. So as far as you know, this ammo exists in rumor only. Which, they didn't really like that. That's too fucking bad. So, I'm getting up there, I'm getting yelled at by the Sergeant Major for the 3-shell Monty ammo game. Now, there's no proof, but, fuck him. He's an idiot. He's got an 82 IQ. I know he just barely squeezed over the wire to get into the Army, because he used to take these long pauses. Like, he'd be talking, and then you literally can see the needle come off the groove. And you could, look into his eyes and see the smoke and steam shooting out of his ears as he was trying to re-engage to finish his fucking conversation. So I'm like, all right, whatever, Sergeant Major, yeah, Roger, And so I'm like, out of curiosity, Sergeant Major, what was your feeder MOS, when you got picked for Sergeant Major? And he looks at me with a straight face. And he says, I did 18 years in ground surveillance radar. And I couldn't help it. I tried to hold it back. But I started to hysterically laugh. To the point where I fell out of the chair. Sergeant Major was so fucking mad. He's like, get the fuck out of my office. I'm like on all fours. Yes, Sergeant Major. And I crawl out the door laughing. And there was a major and 3 captains and a whole bunch of lieutenants and other NCOs. And they're all just trying not to laugh. And oh my God, it was insane. It was fucking insane. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, shit. What a fucking day that was, man. Let me see what we got here. Oh, yeah. Where are we at? We're at 14 minutes. All right, we'll throw this one in here. All right, we got the health and welfare for digital porn. Let's see. Laugh off. Got that, sergeant major. Okay. On this particular day, we're flying up to Mosul. Me, the commander, and a couple other guys were getting in, a Black Hawk. And we're fucking rolling up there. Now, a couple of times I had developed dysentery, and it was fucking bad. Okay, now this particular time, I was developing it. It hadn't hit full fucking force yet, but I had to fucking shit something fucking bad. All right, so we fly, we land about halfway. I get out, I have to take a shit, and literally there's two shitters. Okay, there's one that was occupied. All right, and I look over, and the other one it appears to be unoccupied. And literally, as I reach over to open it up to look, this Black Hawk comes fucking coming down, like literally almost over the shitters, and blows them over. I like get back, I'm like, holy fuck. So there's a dude in the shitter now covered in blue fucking sauce, freaking out. And then I look over and there's two crew chiefs laughing their fucking balls off. Apparently, this is something that they do all day long because they're so fucking bored. So obviously I'm like, well, I'm not going in there to take a shit, so I just have to ride it out. And let me tell you, I came the closest to shitting myself on that fucking chopper ride, the other second half, that I have ever come in my entire fucking life. Bar none. Literally, we land, I run out of the chopper, and I have to take a shit in the porta-john. Just to, it had to happen, and if they're gonna blow it over while I was in it, then, you know, it is what it is. So I run in there, fucking do my business all quick, wipe it up, and then I get out, and I'm like, looking around, because I don't want to get fucked up in the fucking blue sauce water, so. And, hey, what are you gonna do? They're fucking assholes. Alright, so that's the end of the chopper shitter flip over. Alright, we're coming up on 17, 18 minutes, so we're gonna call it night. I'll talk to you guys later.